So let me begin by saying that I don't believe that whoever this young man was who said his name was Justus, Justus, right, Justice, like just us, but justice. He's a member of the largest congregation in the area, and they supply assistance to many homeless people throughout the area. I'm not going to name it right off the bat, but it is one of the biggest organizations here that are Christian based that help the homeless. I also need to say that these tactics that are being used inspired the arson and attempted murder of myself and my dog, and created a lot of havoc, which is of course continuing today. This story is a great indicator of where the narrative has been changed and escalated again to become even more audacious than whatever it was that started all of this in the first place. It is not my business to judge another or to face anyone or anything without anything other than an open mind and an open heart. But I think it would be very interesting to see just how exactly this particular tactic was used to further an already unbelievable narrative. So let's be clear. This young man that I was introduced to, I don't want to go into too far of detail. It was a homeless church function. Young man seemed very knowledgeable, and being an early, I guess, kind of an early, late adopter for Christianity, I thought he could be a good source of information for me, actually. I mean, getting ideas from people that have Christian ideas set when they're 30, 40, and 50 is different from somebody who's fresh into it. Of course, I guess I was supposed to see that this person's name wasn't just Justice, but it was spelled Justus, just us. But I'm not here to I just met the young man. What am I supposed to do? Judge him on something that I'm going through? But of course, if this is in fact which it is, a created situation, then that's, that leads to people burning other people's houses down, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's not a joke. This is for real. So anyway, meeting Justice, my biggest question that I had was about the atonement. And so I got some word from him and worked out some of that and with him to some degree. I don't think he really understands the atonement either. I don't think hardly anybody really does, actually. But it's something that confuses me, and I'm always very grateful for the atonement, obviously, but at the same time it is very interesting. Now, I don't know exactly what sort of poppycock hogwash was created by having these conversations with Justus, Justus. But he was not placed in front of me by accident, or by God, or by randomness. Somebody placed him in front of me. So I have no reason to not be open to all. It's not my fault or concern if you have intentions other than what should be expected in a random meeting in a Christian setting. And when you really think about it, because apparently a bunch of people think that I'm just a pure criminal, there are things that I need to take care of, but to call me a criminal is when you don't know what's going on, actually, is very interesting. But when it comes to a crime being committed, intention is the guilty factor. So I need to ask, because my intentions were clean and clear, but yet these people arrived with not just intentions, but apparently some sort of plans. So who is the criminal here? Who is the criminal here? To sum this up, what law enforcement and church organizations are doing are putting into place a positive feedback loop based on faulty information to begin with. Nonetheless, this feedback loop creates narratives, creates evidence that there ain't no damn evidence. It creates narratives so that I guess if a group of people all say, oh, that's the narrative, that's supposed to be the truth. I'm not sure what these people are smoking, but that is not the truth. What I can tell you is that I do not know exactly what law enforcement and the church are doing at all, but from what I can tell, it ain't nothing God would be standing by whatsoever. More importantly is what's going to happen when this is revealed, because I'm going to reveal it without a doubt.